ఇప్పుడు చూడమని ఒకసారి. Four.
Faisal, I think people are already missing your commentary. So can you please?
Was it started live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
ఒక్క నిమిషం.
I share right. Yeah. Then mic on the commentary kada. Mic on the
Live.
నీళ్ళు వస్తాయి కింద.
రమ్మని చెప్పా కదా.
వెతికి చల్లబుచ్చు. Special guest అలా ఏమన్నా ఉంటారా? పెట్టండి. Wow, such a beautiful filming by Rajesh.
ఇప్పుడు అడుగు. రావాలి.
Oh, I guess I had his last name wrong. I was calling him Rajesh Mamadi for some reason. I guess there is another player called Rajesh Mamadi. Yeah. So I've been joined by a new commentator, Mr. Rangi. Van Vupalanchu, his Facebook username. He has a lot of swag. Yeah. Thanks, brother. Bye. I'm glad I got this opportunity to share this commentary with you. You're most welcome, buddy. It's all in good fun. Let's do our best, I guess. Yes. So, what do you think of this format? What do you think of the match? This format is pretty good. దాని తర్వాత ఏం చెప్పాలనుకుంటున్నా అంటే తెలుగు ఊరికి అంతే ఆడియన్స్ ఎక్కువ లేదు తెలుగు
అందరూ తెలుగే
అన్నా అది కూడా వినిపిస్తుంది అక్కడ ఏసీ అంటే మనకు కాదు ఏసీ ఇట్స్ ఏసీ డెఫినేషన్ ఏసీ. Alright, let's stick to English because only 4 hours are left. Partha is going to continue the bowling. So I was asking Mr.
What do you think of your
Van
team performance today?
My team performance is pretty good so far, and it's far better than what we did yesterday. Yesterday, exactly. That was about my observation as well. You guys are bowling very well. You are and not giving any room. I screwed it up the whole game. When yesterday? Yeah. I didn't know that. What happened yesterday? Yesterday I started bowling and I gave 20 runs in first over. Oh my God. And then I started bowling another over and I again gave other 20 runs. Oh, you bowled 2 overs.
So what was your what was your captain's comments? I mean, after the game.
The captain's strategy is to bowl good, restrict them below 100. Yes. But I mean, I think we were there. It's not that bad. They scored only 1 or 4. Yes. Thing is, while chasing, we were so close enough, but we still got the end. Partha's first ball was right in front of bat. Shekhar took a wild swing, but he totally missed. Partha bowling his second ball. That was a very well bowled length ball. It's an emphatic appeal by the entire team, but umpire didn't move an inch, so that is declared a not out. The umpiring has been very good. FCA has been very selective of who they send. They want to avoid any controversies, so they have been very responsible towards sending a set of umpires who know what they are doing, as is important for every crucial game. So far, 2 dot balls. Yet again, that was a good ball, but it was a given wide. Even if it is a wide, it is still a good ball because it did not give Shekhar any room to swing his bat. This is definitely frustration seeping in for Lynx. As you can see, the way Shekhar is taking wild swings at the ball, he's not judging the ball, just wants to swing at it. That is the pressure for you guys. The moment you face 2 dot balls, the third ball definitely feels like you have to swing, which is exactly what happened right now. Partha with the 4th ball. And it's in the air. That should be an easy catch. And they made... Oh no, that is still taken. That was a very good catch at the end. I thought they made a mess of it. An enthusiastic fielder running in, trying to be a hero, which should have been an easy catch to gully.
He intervened for some reason. I guess this is where you have to call out who is taking the catch. At the end,
Seems like Prem is injured, man.
yes, Prem, the president, the pride of FCA, pride of Jacksonville, the actor. Please check him out on Facebook.
On my way.
They're calling Mr. Van Vippalanchu, the swag guy, back to the field. I don't know if Prem is dehydrated or he injured himself. He's lying flat on the
Water.
ground. Let's hope it's all okay.
Bro, చల్లనిచ్చేసేళ్ళు bro. కష్టపడి తెచ్చుకున్నా.
Shaker, after making so many attempts, finally gave one
Field calculate.
to the fielder. That was bound to happen. This is what pressure does to you.
Player is injured. Prem came in.
4 dot balls, fifth ball definitely
Player
will
injured.
yield a wicket.
Prem came in.
That's the nature of this
Grab.
game. As Prem is lying flat on the ground.
That's what happens if you don't have fitness
Yes.
in these games. And that's something we never put any focus on, having fitness for these games.
Especially in these weather conditions,
Yeah.
fitness will definitely. So that will be the difference between scoring a 20 and scoring a 40. That extra 20 runs definitely will help if you are fit. Ones will be converted to twos, twos will be converted to threes. I am not a role model of fitness, but I am just saying what's true. When is the next game, Uday?
3:30.
So Uday, what do you think so far will be the projected score? They managed to score 46. Yes, let me confirm that.
46. 46 for 5.
40. It's 45 for 4. No, 46 for 5. This is 9th over. They are going at 4.6 per over, which is very marginal and average in these conditions and in this format.
But good thing is that they still have a lot of wickets in hand, so they can accelerate the game.
So in the next 3 overs, even if they go at 3 per over, right, they'll only manage 30 runs, which will take the total to between 70 and 80 runs, which is I wouldn't say a good score, but at par score. They really have to bowl well. Any bad over will take the game away from them. So that was a great shot in the bat from Prem. He plays very well in covers. He's limping. Sounds like he's injured, but we are not positive of his injury. He's still continuing with his batting. We still have one more ball left. That will be Lynx's 50. So they managed to score 50 in the 9th over. Still going at 5 per over. They should try and make that 8 per over. And a wild swing. It was an emphatic appeal yet again by the keeper. Denied by the umpire. Again, umpires are not, surrendering to any pressure. Captain of the Lynx team is urging to take power play, which is the end of 9th over. 3 more overs remaining.
He is initiating to.
Captain of Lynx, Vamshi.
He is initiating Prem to take the power play, but Prem is not positive about it. They're going to have a discussion now. And today Rohit Sharma made 100.
So India won the game.
I
So
think that was a
that's a good
comfortable
thing.
win.
Against England.
18.4.
Okay.
Chasing 200.
Score is 50.
Now Chandra has come in to a box to give commentary.
So they have decided to take power play. So that will allow 3 fielders to stay outside the circle, and then everyone else have to be in the circle. And of course, their experienced bowler Benil is going to bowl, which makes sense in the power play. So from a fielding perspective, they have a long on, mid wicket and a square leg. So you should only assume that the ball is either going to be a short of the length ball or a short pitch ball, and which will be roundabout, either directed towards wicket or around the middle and leg. Well, at least that seems to be the strategy. Let's see if they execute it. And on strike we have a veteran player who I believe was part of that initial FCA formation. Krishnakant Pandit. And that's out. That was out given by Abhishek, Prem's roommate. That was just out. Prem managed to score 10 runs from 9 balls. He was starting to build up the innings, take the momentum ahead, but he got out at the wrong time. This will definitely hurt their total score. The score is 51 for 5. Prem out for 10 runs. Now the new batsman is Suresh Pilli.
Umpire is a little angry.
Since Prem questioned the decision of umpire is a little pissed off, asking us to show the replay, which I think Prem is going to definitely take a look back at his wicket. Umpire is very confident in his decision. He didn't even ask leg umpire whether it bounced or not. He was very confident in giving out, and as we all know, umpire's decision is final. There is no point in arguing. Again, as we said, Binil's experience is here. That was a very well bowled length delivery. Suresh can only defend it. But since there are no fielders there, they would steal a single there. Venkat Uppalanch is standing a bit square. There is no one stopping the single on the leg side. But I guess that's the strategy that they're going with. Binil with ball. Oh, and that is a very well bowled bounce-ish ball. Hit the deck. I thought it was going to bounce much further, but it didn't. Again, the key here is the length, as you guys have been observing, right? They are bowling just short of the length. See, that is a great shot. That is a beautiful shot, well-timed shot by Krishnakant. He was very confident. He was very confident. This is Prem again, still concerned about his decision whether it's out or not. Anywho, let's just talk about that shot. That was not a bad ball, but again that's another good shot. That went to 4. Krishnakant is playing a very crucial innings.
Ball dip వచ్చిందా లేకపోతే డైరెక్ట్ పోయిందో చెప్పు.
Prem is coming here and showing us the video.
Commentary box.
Is it? I think out by. I don't. That's my opinion.
There was a deviation.
Yes, so exactly. It went after the bat.
That's the thing.
See, నీకైతే నీకు ఎట్లా వస్తుంది బాల్? ఇట్లా వస్తుందా ఇట్లా వస్తుందా?
కాదు డీవియేట్ అయితే నువ్వు బ్యాట్ తగిలే ముందు డీవియేట్ అవ్వాలి.
బ్యాట్ తాకింది. ఐ యామ్ నాట్ డినైయింగ్ ద ఫ్యాక్ట్. బ్యాట్ తాకింది, బాటమ్ తాకి కింద తాకిపోయింది అని అంటున్నాను నేను.
ఓ అట్లానా? ఫర్ దాట్ టు కాల్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు బి రియల్లీ కాన్ఫిడెంట్. ఇట్స్ 50-50 కాల్.
ఏమంటుంది?
Sorry about that, folks. That was the end of the over. Again,
I think he
those
the
two
back,
shots from Krishnakant. Sorry we ignored it, but that 6 was amazing. He picked the length. That was not a bad ball by any means. Binil did what he was supposed to, but the way he picked the ball, the swing, the direction, and the distance that it went, could only assume that it hit the middle of the bat. Raja starting a new over. The first ball is wide. So their experienced bowler Binil, even though he bowled well first few balls, that six was very confident six from Krishnakant, which led to another four the very next ball because he tried to bowl full and then he picked the length. That's a great six from Suresh.
He's known to be a hitter. He plays for outsiders.
And he's the one who played very well in the FCA finals.
Yes.
Like almost brought back the game to outsiders.
But unfortunately,
They couldn't finish it. Credit to Shakti for bowling those amazing slower balls. We assume that slow bowling is easy to pick, but it is much difficult than it seems. Suresh utilizing the power play, he hit the ball towards long off, and it sailed over the boundary. Even though there is a fielder there, I don't think that fielder would have caught that ball. It went well beyond the boundary. Now they are adjusting the field to Suresh. So we have a long on, a long off, and a mid wicket. So the assumption is the ball will be in front of bat because the fielders are positioned in such a way. Anything short is going to disappear because there is no production out there, since this being a power play. As assumed, it was a full length delivery. Suresh trying to be silly, trying to play some inventive creative shots. So this is where I have utmost respect for the international players, the way they play scoop shots, sweep shots, paddle sweep shots, switch hits. Again, we all try, but
I think
we make a mess of it, and that is a very bad ball. As I told you, your length have to be full. Your length have to be full because your field set is for the full balls. It was just short of the length. Suresh just guided it towards square leg, and it's an easy boundary. This is where I say you bowl to your field. Lynx are now a bit excited because Suresh is playing yet another cameo of an innings. That is a wild swing straight up in the air, and Shakti he caught it very easily. As a good batting from Suresh, that's what the team needed, a brisk 10-15 runs, which is what he did, and he did his job. Now going back to the boundary.
But still, Hallmark did a good job in
Keeping the score.
60,
Yes.
you know, in the 12-over format. If you see all the other games, like everyone is like scoring on an average of like 90 to 100.
Yes.
So 60, they have to really fight. I mean, Lynx have to really fight back so hard to defend the score.
So the score is 73 for 7.
Yeah.
They sort of recovered. They are above 6 runs per over. They are going close to 7 runs per over.
they still have an over.
They still have an over after this. So we have 9 balls left. Even if we have not 9 balls, we have 8 balls left. So even if we double the score, so that will give 16 runs. That will definitely take them to 90, which is a decent score on these conditions. So the last over will be really crucial. That will potentially decide who's going to win the game. Krishnakant, we can only assume he's going to swing the bat if it's in his arc. So any ball you see in front of bat is going to disappear, which is exactly what happened, and it's in the gap. He picked the gap very beautifully, and it's a 4. Krishna Pandit is changing the game, changing the innings, giving Lynx some sort of a decent total to defend. The score is 77 for 7. There is one more ball to go in this over, and Krishnakant is batting beautifully. This will give some indication to the Lynx captain to readjust their batting order. I believe Oh, that was a wild swing straight up in the air. P fielders are running, and oh, that was a great catch by Binil. That is an unbelievable catch by Binil. It was a certain not catchable ball. It was supposed to drop in no man's land, and Binil, full credit to Binil for running and taking that catch. This could definitely stop the hitting that Krishnakant was doing so well. He managed to push the score to 77. It was a great innings by Krishnakant, which was needed in this situation. Lynx, I would say, are not completely out of their initial average start, but they managed to post a decent stroll now. 77 for 8. Gautam came into bat. He can also swing, he can also hit, which is what is needed in this format. That will be the end of the over. 77 for 8, 1 over to go. There is no power play now, so you will have 5 fielders outside, 4 inside, not including bowler and keeper.
How many overs left still?
The last over.
Arey, slow ball.
And we have a spinner. Sorry, my bad, correction. I thought he was going to bowl spin. Shaktivel will finish the innings with, I'm assuming, will be his slow bowling technique. He is a wristy slow bowler. He doesn't just bowl slow. He tries to spin the ball when he bowls. So I believe Gautam will have difficult time picking him up, because Gautam is a batsman who would like to have a ball come onto his bat with a decent pace, which will allow him to swing. That is exactly what the advice Bhagwant has given, to watch his hand. You will expect a lot of slower balls in this over. Shakti with the first ball. That was a slower ball as we expected. Gautam is struggling with the slower ball. That was a beautifully bowled slower ball. Just short of the length, nothing in front of bat. It is difficult for any batsman to score. That's a good ball again, right in the block hole, and an easy single. 4 more balls to go. Score is 78. Oh, it's a beautiful slower ball again by Shakti. He is a specialized slower bowler, seems like. That's amazing bowling by Shakti, considering the situation. This is the situation where batsman will go for it, but full credit to Shakti for not allowing that to happen. Yet again slower ball, yet again it was completely missed by the batsman, and a dot ball straight to the keeper. The batsman is not even close to picking Shakti's slower balls. This is turning out to be a really good over. Shakti doing his job for the team. And one more slower ball. All they could manage is an edge towards square leg. They are going for it, and that's a fumble, which will give them a chance to take an easy 2. See, this is where you see being on your toes matters. The score is now 80, which I would say is a decent score if you bowl well. If you bowl to your field, bowl your line and length, this is definitely defendable.
Lynx bowling lineup looks like a defendable score.
Yes, definitely.
If they get the top order of Hallmark, they should be good.
That was a sloppy work from Sailesh. He's not even going after the ball. That's again sloppy work from the fielder. And that's a run out. That's an obvious run out. Considering all the starts, stops, and then the miss hits,
Get 2 runs in the end.
the fireworks from Suresh and Krishna Pandit, they managed a very decent score of 82 for 8, which is very, very defendable score. Streaming after innings madhula. Alright, I would like to invite Prem to talk about his wicket. Prem, let's talk about your wicket.
It's okay. Yeah, let's have a discussion on the wicket. Come on. Let's put the discussion on the wicket.
All right, now that we are in an innings break, I have Prem here with me.
Prem, please have a seat. Can you please come here, umpire? We need to have a discussion on this.
So Prem is disputing the umpire's decision of caught behind. What do you think about it, Prem?
No, I thought it was the ball was dipping inside, so I bottom nicked it. So it was a one-touch catch.
So you're saying that you hit the ball on the full,
Yes.
and then it bounced, and then
Yes,
the keeper
yes.
caught it. I would like to invite our umpire to, I wouldn't say justify your decision, but just tell a basic comment on what you think about Prem's caught behind.
Well, I saw the ball pitching in front of the bat, so that's the reason I gave him out.
So I mean, not to dispute umpire's decision. As we all know, umpire's decision is final,
Yeah.
right? So this is just a good point to discuss about the umpiring. We all should be aware that umpiring is never easy.
Yep.
It's a tough job. Even though most of the times we are disappointed with the decision, especially the ones which are 50-50, we should still respect the umpire who in this tournament are volunteering.
Yep.
Everyone needs to be aware that every umpire you see in RCPL is a volunteer.
Volunteer.
They are not getting paid. They are not even getting lunches.
Or shade, enough shade.
Or enough shade. So in this heat, if any umpire is umpiring for you voluntarily, you
Then
should
they're
be
doing it for
respectful,
the FCA.
and you should be respectful. You should be thankful to the umpires. So Prem, I guess it's hard luck that you got out. You're playing very well. What was your strategy when you went in, and what was your strategy after you took the power play?
No, actually it was captain's decision to take the power play because I wasn't comfortable with it. Because every time we take a power play, we try to pick few shots, try to slog it on that side, or where we don't see fielders. So that's where you do normally a lot of mistakes. So that's what happened. I was trying to clear it off on top of Shakti on the half side, and that's the reason I went for that shot. But unfortunately, it turned the other way around.
I guess you managed a decent total, but considering the start you have, getting 82 is, I would say, a very good score.
Yeah.
Not to take any credit away from Hallmark, they bowled very well initially. As you expect in this format, a couple of bad overs. Now I would like to ask our umpire to comment on the score, and then what do you think are the chances of Hallmark defending it?
Well, it's quite good. I mean, the score is 82. It's a quite good score. 82. I think it would be comfortable chase, but in any situation, the first 4 overs are crucial. If they lose a couple of wickets, then the game would be interesting.
I'm not sure how Hallmark batted yesterday, so I'm assuming that they have a good batting lineup.
Yeah, they do have a very good batting lineup.
This heat is killing.
It's freaking hot. I'm getting fumes from my ears.
Yeah. So let's talk about your game earlier today. What was your strategy?
Well, we eventually want to ball first, and luckily we won the toss. So yesterday also we want to do the same, but unfortunately it didn't work out for us. One loss is very painful, especially the run rate went down
Very low.
Very low. So today we had a chance to cover the run rate up, and it's a pretty good game. We always have a good bowling, and we did it good.
Yes, your team had like 7 bowlers today.
Yes, 7 bowlers.
So yeah, that definitely helped, and they all delivered.
Yes.
Everyone bowled well. Nobody gave loose balls. I guess the start was really crucial from your side. Your third over was made in, second over was made in, so that put a lot of pressure on fifth eliminators. So how do you think this tournament is going so far?
Well, every team is a competitive team. I mean, they are all have good players. Every match is very important, and yesterday's match, the last match was really exciting
Against?
against Bawarchi versus Lynx. It went to the last over.
Oh, okay, that's
But
good.
unfortunately, Lynx did not cross the line.
Yeah, anytime you're chasing 125 and if you're able to manage 110 runs, you would assume that you will win the match.
Yeah, anywhere below 5 runs it's both teams' game. We can't say okay, one team got lucky and they won.
Yes.
If they lost by 20 odd runs, then that team is better.
Better team that day.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you, Umpire. I will let you go have some drinks. Now I would like to invite Uday. జనాలకు తెలియాలి కదా. So Uday, at the end of first innings, the score is 82. The target is 83. Who do you favor right now, as of this moment?
As of this moment, I would still go with Hallmark, as they are a very good lineup, a batting lineup. The first five are good. Sailesh, Venkat, Sandeep, Swaroop, Binal, and Shaktivel. They're all good players.
So they have in-depth batting.
Yeah, but look, Lynx got into the game with a flourish by KK.
And
16
Suresh.
runs odd. Yeah, so they might have a chance edge only if they pick up the first 3-4 wickets quickly.
So from the face value of it, as we all can see, they only need 7 per over, Hallmark. So like Uday said, I myself also feel that Hallmark has a slight edge because it's always easy. I wouldn't say easy. It's always plannable if you know what the target is.
Yes.
Which is what Hallmark was hoping for when they initially elected to bowl. Vamshi, the captain of Lynx, adjusting his field. The fielders are already back on the field after their innings break. So what should be the bowling strategy, Uday?
So we know they have Lynx have a pretty good bowling lineup, including Shekhar, Bhagwan, Srijit, and also Praful. All are good bowlers. On their day, like they can take the game away. I would probably save Bhagwan for Sandeep and Swaroop.
Swaroop, okay.
Yeah.
Because those two are the middle order batsmen,
middle order
and they can
batsmen
clear
who
the
can-
boundary very easily.
and take the game away easily.
Yes.
So I would probably save Bhagwan and Srijit to bowl as a spell to them.
From the looks of it, I see that Praful is going to open the innings. He is an experienced bowler. He plays for. He used to play for Southside, I guess. I'm not sure which team he's playing for now.
I think he's playing for Kings.
Oh, I guess yeah, he's playing for Kings. We have
Bhagwan on the boundary line now.
so I would like to now invite Lynx captain Bhagwant to come in front of the camera and say a few words.
The score is less, but I think it's a good time just to see him out.
Yes.
We have to give our best in the bowling.
Right.
Hopefully, we'll get.
Do you have a decent score after an average start? Good innings from Krishna Kant and Suresh. Do you fancy yourself winning this game?
Yeah, right. I was not about the being captain. It's a different place. We don't know the strength of the people, but now we came to know the second game. Who can hit the ball. I think we have a decent score. We ball well. Hopefully, we get it.
All right. Good luck for
Good
you.
luck,
I guess you're
Bhagwan.
about to start. All right. We have the openers. The man with swag, Van Vapalanche, and Sailesh Manjakopam, the Raider star. Along with the umpires are walking towards the pitch. Once again, as you all are aware, the bowling format is 2 bowlers can bowl 3 overs, and then the rest of the bowlers can bowl a maximum of 2 overs. A good start is always important. The start definitely sets the tone for the rest of the game. Better the start, it's easier for the next batsman who come in.
We'll get some drinks break now. I'll go get
cooler
drinks for you.
please. Sandeep. Alright, we still have Praful adjusting the field. The game is about to start. I think the fielders are in position, the umpires are in position. The batsman took the guard. So far so good. Let's hope this will be an interesting, entertaining game for us. You know, we as viewers are always selfish to always expect the game to be entertaining as always. The game is about to begin. All right, here we go. Praful is going to start. I have now invited the captain of Hallmark to say a few words. We have Sandeep with us. It was a very good start from you guys. It was a very good start from you guys. You managed to put a lot of pressure on them. You got quick wickets, but a couple of shots from Krishnakant and Suresh got them to a decent score. So what do you think of the score and what are your chances right now?
Lynx is a very good batting team, so we thought that we would try to restrict them within 100. And I think 100 is chaseable here in this heat. So now on just sensible batting should get us there. Yeah. But bowlers bowled really well and fielding was really good.
Yes.
Compared to the previous game.
The couple of catches that Binil has taken was really good. The running catch was amazing. Yeah. So in the last match you gave a lot of runs. So what was your strategy going in for this match?
Well, last match, since it was our first game, we were trying out different combinations. And this game we had a little more clarity on who can bowl what.
And you defined the roles as well?
Yeah, we defined the roles and responsibilities to each player. So which worked out in our favor. So it's pretty good.
So I guess you have already decided the batting order. When will we see you in?
Well, hopefully 1 or 2, depending on the situation.
Well, you would definitely fancy 7 per over as having slight edge chasing.
Yeah, I mean first 5 overs we're thinking of going like 7 per over, and then once the batsmen have settled in,
right,
then we should be looking out to try to finish it within the 10, because we don't want to take it to the last over.
Definitely, yes. Any pressure game, if it's in the last over, definitely will be a lot of pressure for any batsman. Doesn't matter how many runs you are expecting of. Last question.
Yep.
And that was a good shot by Van Wuppelanch. It was a good fielding by Bhagwant. The throw was on target, and then who could only restrict the batsman to 1 run. So going forward, you being captain, what do you think of this format and this tournament?
Well, it's a shorter format. Batting team have to be aggressive since it's just 12 overs to bat. So we don't have much time to settle in. And any score above 80 is always challenging if the bowling is good. So yeah, we're not setting too high targets.
All right. Thanks for your comments, Sandeep. I will let you focus on the match. Yep. Have a good day.
All the best.
That was a bouncer, but was misguided bouncer. It's a warning and a wide. Praful started well, but couple of wides. Now we have Uday back commenting with us. So Uday, what do you think of Praful and the over so far?
It was a decent over till now. Like he balled a couple of wides, but still he's doing good. Without an over without a boundary is always good. If you're going less than or around 7 runs.
7 runs, yes. Which is what is required. So one would assume that you have to stay under 7
Yep.
to win the game. Praful
He's an
bearing
experienced
couple of
bowler.
wides. The over is so far decent. That was well guided, a leg glance, but only for 1 run. Praful, like Uday was saying, is an experienced bowler and know what to do and then read the batsman and then adjust his line and length. That was the end of the over.
I think Hallmark are going with a different lineup today. Like we have seen yesterday, there were different batsmen coming in.
Okay.
Opening slot.
So, what do you think the strategy might have changed?
I think Sailesh is going to play a role to stay long in the innings, and the rest would probably go and hit. Seems like Venkat is sent into.
Yes, I think I'm aware that Sailesh is not a aggressive batsman naturally. He's more of a rotator. He opens for Raiders as well, so that's his strength. He definitely rotates. That doesn't mean that he can hit, but his natural ability out. So we have a square leg and a long on. Everyone else is inside. So from the live stream, you might not be able to see the complete field, but that's what it is. We could only cover the pitch, which is decent enough.
FC has risen its standard comparing to last.
That is definitely
RCPL.
commendable, yes. That is a wide ball. Oh no, it hit the leg. It hit the leg. So that will be given a dead ball or a dot ball, not
Yeah,
necessarily
it
a
will be a
dead ball. It will be a dot ball. So coming back to the FCS live stream and increasing standards, what do you think changed from the last few tournaments to this?
Yeah, looking at the last RCPL, like the auctions were held in a better way compared to the last RCPL with live streaming for everyone to look at the auctions, and then also streaming every game is giving chance to people to look at the games sitting at home instead of coming out in the heat and sitting around here.
Most definitely. So live streaming, folks who are online, just would like to let you know that live streaming is definitely not free. It costs money. We have to pay for the data. Data is expensive. That is a cut shot in the air, and that's a wicket.
That's the
That was a
first
very
one.
loose ball. Sorry.
That's the first wicket now. Like Venkat is out, Shekhar is happy because he got his teammate out in FCA. Like they both play for the same team in FCA. Now the next batsman
Is
is
Swaroop, who is weirdly wearing a guard outside, looks like a gochi.
probably he's trying to reach at the concentration of the bowler.
Yes, that will definitely intimidate any bowler looking at focusing on his guard. Van Vupalancho, the man with the swag, was very lethargic in his shot. He was almost tentative, very lazy shot.
Talking to the player.
As we speak, we have Mr. Van Vupalancho with us. What happened? What went through your head as you were playing that cut shot?
I was trying to cut the ball and place it between the fielders, but it was not that fast. And then
All you managed was an edge.
it's not an edge. It is hitting the center of the ball, but I wasn't able to place it well.
Anywho,
Main
well,
activity
hard
is-
luck, buddy. There are a lot of expectations from you. Hopefully, you recover from this wicket and then perform well for your team. So, what do you think from a strategy perspective should the next two batsmen go about?
I think we are planning to rotate and keep at least 6 runs per over for next couple of overs. and hopefully after 5-6 overs they'll go for it. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, yes, that will definitely be a good strategy. Maintaining the run rate, not letting it get away over 10 runs per over. This is Swarup again with the external guard, intimidating batsman. That is a great cover
shot.
drive. That is the best shot of the innings
It's
that
gone
I've
all
seen
the
today.
way.
That is an amazing cover drive 6. One would assume that will land as a boundary, but it easily cleared the boundary. That is an amazing shot by Swarup. I guess having a guard external increased his confidence.
Definitely, and it's confusing for the bowlers.
It's
too.
definitely confusing.
That's
He's
one of
more.
his strategy.
I think he's thinking that as one more wicket, but it's not. Okay, you can do what you do. Firmly defended. Shaker, who also is an experienced bowler, definitely adjusted his length to Swarup. This time he didn't give it right in front of bat. Again, as you all are aware, nothing new. Don't ball in front of the bat; it will disappear.
As we were talking before the game started, probably Bhagwan should ball to Swarup and Sandeep, who
Sandeep.
are good players in there. I think Bhagwan is coming into ball now as Swarup is coming to the crease.
And we have Van Vippalanchu relaxing here. He likes shade more than batting. That's just me having some gentle humor on the with the expense of Mr. Van Vippalanchu. Guy has a lot of swag. You should check out his Facebook and Instagram page. He is holding a skateboard. Super cool sunglasses. He's good with women, I guess. I don't know. I don't know.
Why are you talking about women?
This is all my assumption, buddy. Looking at your Facebook
that's
and
true.
Instagram page. So, how passionate are you towards cricket?
Passionate enough to play.
That
Being
says
on the
a lot,
ground.
actually. Yeah, being on the ground is passionate enough, especially in this heat, buddy. I am with you on that.
Definitely. Only for the matches I play, not for everyone's matches. I can't come here. I can't afford myself to come in the sun and watch every other's match. But I'll sit at home and I'll watch this live play,
Right?
which is pretty good. That's a great job done by FCA. And then especially commentary. Wow, that's cool.
I think
Yeah,
commentary has been started by Mayur.
Yeah,
This is just
definitely
me.
for last year finals,
Yes.
I guess.
He is very good at his commenting. He uses multiple languages: Hindi, Telugu, English, I guess. That's Bala trying to intimidate Swarup
He's
by
cool.
trying to nudge him to the side. And that's just a misunderstanding, running into each other. So we were talking about Van Vippalanchu and his coolness.
What? Uppalanchu. Okay, Uppala. That's my
The cool
swag
guy.
name, huh?
Yeah. His
That's
swag
cool.
name.
And I wanted
cool
to
guy.
announce one thing. Today is the birthday of our Indian tiger, Saurav Ganguly.
Oh, happy birthday, Saurav Ganguly. Everyone who are watching, if Saurav Ganguly has a Facebook page or an Instagram page, please do wish him happy birthday. Mr. Van is a big
Huge
fan.
Huge fan.
Huge
of
fan.
Dada.
Big is understatement. Huge fan.
Yep.
That was a wide from Bhagwant. Bhagwant is a very economical and an accurate bowler. He sticks to his line and length, tries to bowl wicket to wicket. It's not easy to pick him because he generates a lot of pace because he uses his shoulder to generate that pace. Right now, Swarup is being smart about it, not going crazy, not trying to swing every ball. He's just watching the ball till the end and letting it go. That is always a smart move. Try to not nick a wide ball.
About the umpires, today's umpires are Vishwa and
Abhishek,
Abhishek, who just played a game before this match and they're doing the umpiring.
it's definitely commendable. If you are playing a game, coming out of a game fresh and then doing an umpiring, it's not an easy job. I would appreciate everyone appreciating the umpires, thanking them.
There's a president fielding that ball.
President, the shine, the pride of Jacksonville, the pride of FCA, the actor, the model, That's yet another void. Bhagwant is slightly being sloppy. I know he's trying to target the wickets, but Swaroop is shuffling across the wickets, which is making it a wide. I would say it's a smart strategy against Bhagwant, who hits, who at least tries to hit the wickets directly. That is a well played drive, but straight to the fielder. So that's a dot ball. So, Mr. Van. So I'm assuming that you will fancy your team to be slightly ahead right now, even though they lost 1 wicket.
Just 1 wicket, man. They got 9 more to go. I'm guessing these two guys, if they go for a couple of other overs, and then will be fine. Hopefully these two guys they'll drag the innings till like.
So you're
7,
saying
8
that
overs.
wait for the right bowler?
Oh, definitely. I mean, this is not the time. This is the time to
That was a
rotate, and that's a good bouncer by Bhagwan.
exactly.
Swaroop is not expecting that ball. Bhagwan
Caught him by
it
surprise.
Yeah.
He went round the wicket that time, and then assumption was it will be a length ball, but it all of a sudden bounced. It was right in his face. He managed well to defend it off without causing any injury.
What's the score?
3
So,
overs, 17 for
17 for 1. It's a cautious start from Hallmark. I wouldn't say it's a slow start. It's a cautious start. As long as you have Swaroop and Sailesh playing.
See, our strategy is we have to score 6 at max 7 runs per over.
Right.
So we don't want to get past that run rate. So we'll keep it steady, maintain it for some time.
Yes.
Choose the
2
right
overs,
bowler.
15 runs in the last power play is quite gettable with wickets in hand.
I would say
right?
2 overs 20 is also gettable because all you need is a couple of wild swings. 3 sixes, game is over.
Talking about
But,
the 6 hitting
yes,
ability,
yes.
we know Faisal is the best hitter of Jacksonville.
Jackson
I just swing, man. Bat will do the rest.
we have to buy the back.
Buy a
He
good
plays
bat.
with a wooden bat, custom made wooden bat.
Custom made English Willow, Worcestershire County. Right, well, Worcestershire sauce. Alright, we have Srijit who is going to start 4th over. Ooh, that was a very good
wonderful
ball. Good line, good length. Slightly outside of any batsman will have difficult time scoring off of that ball. He is hitting the deck. So, Van, let me ask you about some of your personal life.
Oh, that's a wonderful shot, but straight to the fielder.
Going to my personal life.
Yes. So, where do you work? I know I am, but I want viewers to also know.
I am a software developer.
So,
I work for
is that your true
Florida
passion? Did you set out to be a software developer, or you had other plans in life?
I don't have any other plan. This is the easiest way to earn money, and this is the easiest thing I can do, I guess.
Dude, software development is not easy. Let's not give people the assumption that software development is easy, because they always undermine our talent. This is
But
coming
it
from another
depends,
software
right?
developer.
But it depends.
We
If
make it easy.
If we
We
choose
make
that
it easy.
path, if you are studying, especially if you are onto education, final stage you go is a software. Especially when you are in US, what else you gotta choose other than software? If
So-
you are not in US, okay, that's a different thing. If
That-
you are in India,
no,
you
no.
can.
My question was, what are you passionate about? As from a work perspective, not what situations
Okay,
led
we
you
have
to.
a new commentator, Sampath Gurram from Blues now.
It's a good one. Let me think about it. I never thought about what I'm passionate about.
That is a misfield from the fielder. You cannot afford to make those silly mistakes which will cost you an easy single. More often than not, whenever there is a misfield, the batsman coming in will make you earn.
Sampath,
Mr. Sampath Gurram.
take your chair.
Sampath Gurram, would you like to join us in commentating for 2 minutes?
Sampath is busy.
Sampath Gurram, he is a powerful hitter. He is an aspiring actor. He wanted to be an actor, but he ended up in US. Sampath, I'm not sure if you're following this match or not.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about Hallmark chasing, and what should be the strategy?
Uh, they started good, I guess. Swarup and the other guy, they have to stand for
Silesh.
another 3-4 overs. I don't think it's not chaseable target. It's like under 700 per over, I guess.
It's exactly 7 per over.
So if they stick for another 3-4 hours, Hallmark have good chances, I guess.
So right now, Hallmark are 20 for 1 at the end of 4 overs. They need another 63 runs from 8 overs. So the run rate is definitely creeping up. So what do you think the next few overs should be? Do they try to score at least one odd boundary here and there?
Like everyone said, that all they need is one bad over or one good over from batting side. So if they get 15, 16 in 1 or 2 overs, probably they get the run rate under 6 per over, and they have the chances. But anything under 90 or 8 run per over is chaseable. I guess.
Chaseable, yes. So as we have seen in this format of the game, right, 100 is easily chaseable. Even though in the last couple of matches, I've seen people scoring 125, and then the chasing team got close. They only lost by like 10 or 15 odd runs. Even yesterday, Hallmark got really close, chasing a big target. So one would assume that chasing is easy. Would you agree to that?
That's the good thing about this quick format. 12 overs, anything can happen. I've seen teams won by 1 run, 2 runs. So,
Yes.
I don't say whether batting first or chasing first, but well, I guess chasing team always have advantage, I guess. So
Yes, because they know the target.
They know the
They
target,
can
they can play
plan it accordingly. Don't let the run rate get away. Swarup is wearing an external guard. Any comments on that?
I've seen him wearing all the time. So
Even at home?
the other day they were tagging jokes about Swarup. One of his roommates saying that he only has two underwears and he borrowed one to Swarup.
So that's room's underwear, I guess. That is a half-hearted pull shot from Silesh, not even close to middle of the bat. Mr. Van, who tried to cut the ball, said that it hit the middle of the bat, but it still landed in the inner circle. I don't know. I guess it's a different physics when it comes to his batting.
The ball was slow. I thought it was traveling fast, so I was just trying to place it in the gap.
All right. Yeah, unfortunately, it went to the fielder. Van, those who don't know, is an aggressive batsman. When he initially came to Jacksonville, he was on fire. He was clearing the ball like crazy. He was hitting the runs consistently for the teams. But the moment he started for outsiders in the last few tournaments, that is a very well judged catch by Srijit. That was a well connected pull shot from Silesh. It hit the middle of the bat, it went flat, but unfortunately it went straight to the fielder. Now, Hallmark is slightly, coming under pressure because this over also yielded only couple of runs. Sandeep is going in. We are at 22 for 2, I guess. The run rate is creeping up. They should definitely try to score at least 6 per over. So, Sampath, who do you play for?
I didn't register, unfortunately, for this season. I have some other plans, so I won't be able to, so I didn't register.
Are you traveling?
Yeah.
Alright, Sampath most probably will get married this summer. He is aggressively looking for a match. Anyone out there, please send the profile. He will give you 10%.
Sorry girls, I just reject everyone.
He is gonna reject everyone because you're committed already?
I'm just living in my virtual thing, so.
What? What is that virtual thing, buddy? Now you have opened an interesting topic and a can of worms. Now let's dig into that. Forget about the match.
I think I have my own world, so I'm married. I have my wife, my kids, everyone.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
That's a virtual thing.
That's
Means
virtual for you?
His family is not here, probably.
Your family is in India.
Oh, lovely
That is
shot.
a great shot. Oh my God! What a brave
wonderful
attempt by
try.
Subbu. That is very close to the boundary and a valiant effort from Subbu diving towards his left. It is not his natural side.
Silesh is here. We'll talk about his wicket.
Let's finish his topic, then we can invite Silas to add a couple of statements. So, what is your virtual thing, buddy?
That's a different topic. We'll talk some other time.
Sure. Remind me of inviting you again to dwell on the topic.
Sure.
And let's talk about your virtuality.
I'll look into your calendar and I'll schedule something.
Yeah, I see that your right hand is very strong. Yeah, you need to come out of that virtuality. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Silesh Majakupam, who just got out of a good shot but went straight to the fielder. Silesh? I don't know, Mama. Idara daggara convince. Yeah, I have been joined by the opener of Hallmark, Mr. Silesh Manjakupam. So, Silesh,
Yes.
what are your thoughts for the rest of the game? What should be the strategy, and what happened when you went into bat?
The game looks pretty balanced right now. And if Hallmark can maintain the run rate at least close to 6, 4-5 runs for over, I think there should be an easy win for them from here. But if Lynx can ball, get a couple of wickets, then the pressure is on Hallmark.
So, how would you describe your shot, the pull shot, and the way you got out?
Well, I felt pretty confident seeing the short ball and I went for it, but the fielder covered pretty much good ground and took a very good catch, so credit to the fielder.
You guys had a very good start bowling, but a couple of bad overs gave them a decent total. So, will your strategy be also same, wherein wait for a couple of bad overs, or consistently go with 6 per over?
I think we got three pretty good batting lineup, and if they can get 4-5 runs per over, we should be able to win from here. But the strategy is to keep it simple, try to get rid of the loose balls and get that momentum going. We don't have any bowler, any game plan in mind, just play to the merit of the ball and then keep that runs flowing.
So, what do you think of the format of this game and overall tournament so far?
Format, I think it's pretty short. I suggest we should have at least 15 over game, if not 2, if not 20.
So, that's one suggestion from Silesh FCA. If you are making a note, we would like to have 3 more overs. Do you think this heat will impact that? Having 3 more overs?
I think the more the people play, the more they get used to it. If they don't play, I don't think they'll get used to it.
So, again, stamina will definitely impact here.
Yes.
The fitter you are, the more number of overs you will play. And I guess definitely that will matter in your end result of number of runs you score.
That's true.
Swaroop driving towards long off. Shaker giving it back to the bowler. So, how is everything going so far?
So far in the game,
Yes.
pretty relaxed. I think both sides are relaxed, trying to make things, instead of trying to make things happen, they're just waiting for things to
Wait
happen.
for the things to happen.
So that's a good sign for Hallmark.
Who is the captain in your team? Vamshi? I mean, I'm sorry, talking about Lynx. I know Sandeep is the captain at their side. That was a good Yorkerish length ball. Sandeep dug it out, went straight to the fielder. Praful stopped it. The score is now 28 runs in 6 overs. The run rate is creeping up. They need 54 runs in 6 overs. Is that true? Is
Right.
my calculation true? 56 runs.
74, 74, yep. 6 hours 56.
6 overs, 56. Now the run rate is
should
close
go
to
for
10
it.
per over. So, Sailesh, what do you think should be the strategy of your team now?
I should pick try to get rid of loose balls and get at least 8 runs per over.
So you think that one boundary per over is mandatory right now going
Yeah,
forward?
If we want to win this comfortably, I think one boundary per over is the way forward.
So the next team is arriving. Only 6 more overs left in this game. Swaroop taking the strike. I guess Swaroop will be the key right now. He should definitely take the responsibility and try and finish the game. The field placement to me is little weird because Prem is standing at a short cover-ish position. I don't know what that position is. Now he's going back to the boundary. That makes more sense now. Shaker, an experienced veteran bowler in Jacksonville, is coming to the crease. Expect a lot of good length balls. He will try not to bowl anything in front of bat, which will give Swaroop an opportunity to swing his arms. Alright, Shaker is going to start the over. That's right in front of the bat, and it was a well-timed, but unfortunately straight to the fielder. Srijit confidently took the catch right at the boundary. I wouldn't say that hit the bat right in the middle, but it was very close. Unfortunately, Swaroop is out. The team now needs a miracle performance from Sandeep and whoever is coming next. And the next batsman is Rajesh. He's a decent hitter. As the batsman crossed, Sandeep will now face the next ball. He bat or not?
So, Faizabhai, what do you think went wrong with fifth segment and Sunrisers match?
So there were 3 reasons. One is the start that Sunrisers got. Abhishek and Vikrant hit the deck amazingly, and they were consistently able to bowl length balls, which was the key. Ravi and the opener Srijit got out in the first over, which put pressure on Agastya. Agastya tried to defend few balls, then Pratish got out. Then I went in and Agastya got out. And there were 2 back-to-back maiden overs. That put a lot of pressure on the batting side. And I got out at the wrong time. The first ball that I could see in front of my bat, I took a swing, but unfortunately it went straight to the fielder. So that's where the downfall started, and then we could never really recover. The score was 45, but we did defend it till the 10th over though. So that's a good thing on us. So we didn't let it hurt our run rate, even though we lost. So that's a good thing. That's a positive side that we are taking away from that game. Sandeep now has the responsibility of taking the team through. Shaker is bowling well. He bowled a length ball just now. That's another length ball onto Sandeep's legs. Nothing loose from Shaker so far in this over. He bowled 3 balls, 1 wicket, 2 dots. If Sandeep can stay till the end, definitely they can win the game. That's a good cover drive from Sandeep, but only 1 run because they have a fielder placed there. Bhagwan covering the cover region. Now Rajesh is on strike, facing his very first ball from Shaker.
And what is your take on Townie so far?
Which Tommy?
This tournament?
Oh, tournament. So having played, that's a wide ball from Shaker. it seems like he's not happy with the decision. The tournament so far is good. The quality has improved. Definitely FCA are trying to do their best to bring us a good tournament. I've played RCPL last year and this year. So far, last year only 6 teams joined, but this year it is 9 teams, which will definitely improve 8 teams. So we have 8 teams now.
Yeah.
So that definitely shows the interest among the folks. Nobody would like to play in this heat, especially a longer format. But there is also a leather ball tournament that goes in parallel, right? So this is a perfect format for the summer. As you all are aware, Jacksonville heat is very unforgiving, and everyone is showing good interest. They are showing up on time, games are getting done on time, and it's another white ball. Rajesh, I think, came with only one intent: swing, swing, and swing. So yeah, it's a good tournament considering the weather, considering the situation, considering players' availability. That's another. Oh, that was a great catch from Bala, diving to his right. That was a definite boundary if it missed Bala, and he took a diving catch. All credit to Bala for taking that catch. Now, Shaktivel Kannan, another batsman, another hitter who can clear the boundary easily, is going in. The score is 31 for 4 with one more ball to go. I think Hallmark are slightly in trouble right now, but it's never over till it's over. We still have a couple of good batsmen going in. Sandeep and Shakti both are good batsmen, both can hit, both can clear the boundary. So Silesh, what do you think of the situation now?
I think Hallmark is in a difficult situation. They need to hit few boundaries and get out of the situation. That should be the game plan.
I think that was the end of the over, so they need more than 10 runs per over now.
Right.
Do you think Sandeep and Shakti has the
10 ball
capability?
game, right? I mean, if they can get 10 good balls and hit 10 boundaries, I think that's the game.
That would definitely be
30,
ideal.
30 balls, I think they should focus on the 10 good balls.
10 good balls, yes.
Yeah. Two senior good players, Hallmark still have chances. So boundary from here on will give a chance to Hallmark.
I would assume that Lynx will, to my surprise, Vamshi is going to bowl. So I would say this is a sort of crucial over for both the teams. Hallmark will fancy this over. They will definitely go for it with Vamshi. Do you think that should be the case?
I think this is the weak link and they need to capitalize on it.
So for those who are not aware, Vamshi is a very slow-paced bowler. He tries to hit his line and length. He is also one of the original FCA members. All right, so we are poised at a very crucial stage. This will be a crucial, I would say, match defining over, because I guess Bhagwant has 1 over left. Shekhar is, I guess, done with his spell. I'm not sure.
That's 2.
Oh, Bhagwant has 2 overs
Shekhar
left.
and
That would definitely impact the Hallmark's ability to score runs, because he is a decent bowler and he hits the deck very hard. So just running through the stats, let me refresh my page. Alright, here we are. So Shekhar has 1 over left, Praful has 1 over left, Bhagwant has 2 overs left. So as you all know, only 2 bowlers can bowl 3 overs, so that's in the air and it's straight to the fielder and it's caught. And a very crucial wicket as we all were talking about, Vamshi is a very slow bowler. He is very deceiving, and he got wicket on the very first ball. This would have been, gone either ways. That could have been a six, but since the pace was cut down, Sandeep was able to hit straight up in the air and straight to the fielder. So Sailesh, what should be
I think they still make it high enough.
attack? Alright, the next batsman in is Binel, who is also a batsman. So, considering the team, they have a very good batting depth. What do you think, Mr. Gurram?
Yeah,
That you?
all the teams look like pretty balanced. Every team have a good bowling attack and good batting attack. Coming to this match, Hallmark still have chances, I guess. All they need is Shakti and Vinil have to take it to the end. Like I said, if they can hit one or two boundaries every over, maybe they can reach the target.
Most definitely, and I can't still believe it, right? The depth in the batting. We still have two definitely very good batsmen who can clear the boundary on the crease. So, Walmark is by no means out of this game. Both are very good batsmen. They can clear the boundary. And Vamshi with second ball, that was a full toss, low full toss. Benil managed to take a single towards long on. So Hallmark is still not all the way out from this game. Shakti can hit, Benil can hit. Now I guess this is the two recognized batting pair. In the Hallmark side, I guess the bowlers are left after this. Shakti takes a wild swing at it and missed it completely. So far, considering the situation, Vamshi is bowling beautifully. He bowled 3 balls for 1 run and he took a crucial wicket of Sandeep. So, in these circumstances, that is a very good over, at least to me, in my books. But we still have 3 balls left. Couple of sixes will bring Hallmark right back in this game. So, let's hope Shakti can capitalize on that. Yet again slower ball, but this time the length was really good, so all Shakti could manage was a single towards cover. Gautam easily fielding that. I guess they have a batting power play left, but that would not make any difference because you have to clear the boundaries. So Benil taking strike. That was a good pull shot, but straight to the fielder. Subbu defending it easily, throwing it back to the keeper. So far the field set placement has been really good. Wherever the bowler is bowling, he has the backup of the fielders. So there's just 1 ball left in this over. Shakti taking strike. I'm assuming this will be yet another slowish ball pitched right in the middle, which is what it is. And unfortunately, it's a wide. It was a good ball, well directed ball, good length, but unfortunately, umpire called it a wide. Fielders are having a quick ball check, so the scoring team is confirming 1 more ball. It's a great over from Vamshi. Any run?
So 4 overs left, 48 runs to win, 12 and over.
8, yeah, 35. They need 12 and over.
Yeah.
So Hallmark in sorts of trouble right now. They need 12 per over. That means they need at least a couple of boundaries in every over. Sorry about that, folks. So Bhagwan, I will assume will finish his 2 overs right now. He is starting his over. I don't. They have taken the batting power play. So no. It doesn't look like they have taken the power play. So, alright. So Bhagwant is playing safe. He has 5 fielders outside, long on, mid wicket, square leg, long off, and covers. Binil is on strike. Binil can hit, so let's hope he utilizes Bhagwant's space and then clear the boundary. That was a very well bowled length ball, perfect length, no room for batsman to take any chance. All he could do is defend. Alright, Bhagwan with second ball. That was a wild swing, bounced above Vamshi towards mid wicket, but only 1 run. That was an inside edge. The intent was there, but the result was not. Alright, Shakti is on strike. Let's hope he also does the same. There is no option but to swing. And that's bowled. He thought it was right in his arc, but it was slightly short, and it went on to hit the wickets. I would say Hallmark are in real trouble now. I am almost favoring Lynx right now. What do you think, Sailesh?
Tough question to answer, right?
So Sailesh, being part of the Hallmark team, is trying to be humble and then not answer that question. That is Prem, pride of Jacksonville, pride of FCA, actor, producer, model. He is just happy that his team is in good position. A new batsman is in. I'm not sure what that person's name is. Let me refresh my. Rakesh. Did you guys meet outside? Okay. Hallmark is 36 for 6 in 8.3. Considering yesterday's batting performance, their batting performance has been average today. One would fancy them winning this game easily the way they started today, but Lynx held their nerve. Couple of good overs brought them right back in this game, and right now they are bowling beautifully. Alright, Bhagwant with his 4th ball to Rakesh. And it was right in the block hole. The batsman edged it towards third man, and it's only 1 run. Oh, unfortunately, umpire called it a leg bye. Umpire called it a leg bye, and it's so in FCA we have a rule: whenever it hits any part of your body except your arm. Now, when you say arm, the hands, which covers the handle of the bat, it's given a dot ball because there are no leg before wickets. So that was a dot ball. That was a wild swing. Again, it hit the body. That will automatically be a dot ball. Bhagwan's over has been on target, very economical, and there is only 1 ball left in his over. So 1 more ball to go in this over, and then I think Shekhar will continue. Bhagwan adjusting his field. He decided to change his angle. Now he's coming around the wicket to the batsman. I guess That's in the gap. It hit his arm or the palms, and then towards fine leg for a run. That will be the end of the over. They need 47 runs or 46 runs in 18 balls. The target is really difficult right now for Hallmark. ఒక్క అది స్ట్రీమ్ చేయాలంటే 3 మ్యాచెస్కి $75 అవుతుంది. అదే డేటా ప్లాన్ ఇట్స్ ఎక్స్పెన్సివ్.
వైఫై ఉంటుంది.
ఏంటది?
వైఫై మొబైల్ వైఫై డివైస్.
బట్ దానికి కూడా ఏదో ఉండాలి కదా. What I'm trying to say is folks, we are gearing up for the last 3 overs of the game. 46 runs are required. We have one of the committee members walking over, Mr. Prasad Kurri. He plays for Raiders originally. Now he's playing for Virat Tendulkar. He's playing really well the moment he joined the team. He scored a 50 last night. Today he scored 20 odd runs, and he's performing really well. So Prasad, I would like to ask you, what do you think about the game right now? 3 overs, 46 required.
They're not going to make it.
That
They're not going to make it. Bhagwant, there's one more of Bhagwant left.
So you're saying that Lynx is definitely going to win this game?
Yeah, unless Benin makes something on
Special?
out of ordinary, yeah. This over will be the key.
So
If they can get 20 runs in this over,
yes, that will still put them into 2 overs, 20 something runs, which is still, I would say, difficult. But again, like Prasad said, this is the crucial over.
and Benin is the key.
That was a good shot, full toss in the gap. It's a 4. Batsman Rakesh. No, Rakesh.
Say it again.
Vamshi tried to bowl a slower ball, but it ended up as a full toss and it's gone for boundary. So Prasad, what should be the strategy from a bowling perspective?
Bowl off.
Bowl outside off. Did you bowl today?
Yes.
How many runs you gave?
15.
1 over?
Now 2 overs.
As you often see, Vamshi took another wicket. That was an easy ball, low full toss. Should have at least taken for a single, but straight to the keeper. And I don't have a choice but to agree with Prasad that Lynx is definitely taking this home. And I think they have only 1 wicket left or 2 wickets. No, they have 3 more wickets left. So from a wickets perspective, they do have wickets. So that will give Binil a fighting chance.
Yeah.
So I would like to appreciate Prasad for organizing this tournament. So far, how do you think the tournament is going, Prasad?
Doing well for now.
That is good.
Everybody's doing well. Everybody has equal balance. They have good bowlers, good batsmen. Whoever bowls good, that's the team that's likely to win the match.
Yes, definitely bowling is the key. Batsmen are pretty confident in this tournament, and then they are swinging the bat because it's a shorter format, only 12 overs. So one would say there is no time to settle in. Do you agree?
No, I'll still play 1 or 2 overs before I go for the swing.
So you're saying that just watch a couple of balls before you start swinging.
Yeah. Don't go straight away unless it's last 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, I don't have a choice but to agree with Prasad coming from a 50. So I guess he has the rights to talk. Once again, he's playing for Virat Tendulkar. He's playing very well. He's the vice captain of Virat Tendulkar, so he's taking that responsibility. and delivering for his team. That was a white ball from Vamshi. Sorry, I missed that. Oh, that was right in the body of the batsman.
That's what the batsman has to do, give strike to Binil and that will let him face more balls.
More
and-
balls, yes,
Yeah.
that is true. The Binil is on strike. If he can score at least a couple of sixes, they will stay in the game. Else, it is as of now Lynx game to lose. For those who are tuning in live right now, we are watching Hallmarks and Lynx. Vamshi is bowling a beautiful over, and that was a very well bowled slower ball from Vamshi, which is naturally his pace, but the length was crucial. Right in the middle of the pitch. And that's out. That is out. That's a great over from Vamshi again. He took 3 wickets, and all 3 are really good batsmen.
Look at the Bala stumping.
Bala was lightning quick. He dislodged the stumps
Yeah,
within
now
no time.
definitely Lynx is-
And I unfortunately have to agree with Prasad. It's Lynx game to lose now. They should be through because Funny M. I'm not sure how he bats. Let's assume he's a good batsman and give him some credit. It's Lynx games to lose. So, folks, that's what we are at right now. We are live from San Jose Elementary School. We are looking at RCPL, which is a shorter format of FCA. Initially started in Satish's era and is being continued under Prem's presidency. Prem, the actor, model, the star of Jacksonville. Who? All right, I'm reading the comments. Someone called Aimalwa. Is it fake cricket? Well, Aimalwa, in the chatting window, this is definitely not fake cricket. We are playing here in Jacksonville area, Jacksonville, Florida. So this is real cricket. Someone said Clasher A.
Oh,
What happened?
right or the
That's
keeper
a
for
4.
What?
Is it a dead ball? Oh, okay. So it hit the body. So since there are no leg byes in this tournament, that will be deemed a dot ball. So it's not a boundary. All right, that is end of another successful over from Vamshi, who is a very deceiving bowler, very underestimated bowler, but he bowled beautifully, took 3 wickets for his team, and now Lynx are almost home. All right, I'm reading off of the comments here. Someone says Clasher AL or AI, यार इंडियन आप लोग तो अजीब लोग हो. Well, if you could clarify that more. By the way, this league is played by multiple individuals from multiple countries. We have Indians, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka playing in this league, so it's not specific to India.
And people are playing in US leagues.
And this is in US, so that is commendable because it's a diverse tournament held by a very diverse league. So that's commendable. So we have 2 overs remaining in this game. More than 40 required. It's Lynx are almost home. 1 more wicket to go. I believe 2 more wickets to go. 2 more wickets. I can't it's blurred. Plus it's delayed. All right, I have Mr. Uday Vaspuletti Who is my brother? Who is my younger brother from another mother? Uday, what do you think of this game, buddy?
I think Lynx is gonna win it.
You're stating the obvious. Tell me something which we don't know.
But I'm not pretty sure about the batsmen or both the batsmen. But looking at their stands, maybe they can hit. But they do not have a power play to just clear the infield and get the boundaries.
I think this is the power play, right? Because I see only 3 fielders outside.
Oh, my bad.
So yeah, Uday, since he is misinformed, thought this is not a power play, but it is actually a power play, which is a default power play.
When having Bhagwant with the ball is like an advantage for Lynx.
Yes, a Bhagwan which will hit the deck hard, and that is a well-driven
Wonderful
shot
shot.
towards covers, but they have a fielder there. It's only a single.
Nice throw by Gautam,
Gautam, who is Uday's close friend,
buddy.
buddy.
So I have a match now after this game. So I'm trying to sit in the shade for a while.
Yeah, definitely this in this heat, the rest is needed. Bhagwan's first ball was a full toss. Now he's gearing up for his second ball. Slightly adjusting the field. It's always difficult to bowl to a left and right combination, so you have to constantly adjust your field. That was a full toss straight to the fielder, to the pride of Jacksonville, Mr. Prem, model, actor, activist, humanitarian,
And FCA president.
and FCA president, who is the organizer of this tournament.
Nice cool breeze.
That would definitely help things. Folks, stay tuned for the next match, which is going to commence in about 10-15 minutes. We have Royals playing against Barchi Boys.
One good batting team and another bowling team. Late any match?
Yeah, this game has been delayed slightly, I guess, because of the slow over rate. Very well bowled. Oh, it's given wide by the umpire. Umpires have been good in this game so far.
Vishwa Kalyan, Alupuri.
Vishwa Kalwan, Alupuri, and Abhishek Yaduru. Abhishek Yaduru is Uday's roommate.
Alupuri is captain.
Alupuri is
FCA.
the captain.
2.2.
So I think it's just formality of bowling one more over. After this, it's pretty much Lynx game. They are through. I think batsmen are also pretty certain that they just have to play the innings off, try to give as many, try to gain as many runs as possible so that it won't hurt their run rate. Hallmark, one would fancy them to be a really good team, have played 2, lost 2. That would come to me as a surprise. Lynx held the nerve and have come on top on this game.
We were at a very bad stage
Yes,
in the first innings.
that's yet.
No.
Alright, we are back online. I don't see the video. Do we need to refresh? Let me just refresh.
Sorry.
Me game on actually.
Alright, open చేస్తాను.
Good. Alright, folks, we are back online. One more over to go is just a formality for Lynx now. They have more than
30, yeah.
I think 34 runs required. So it's not impossible right now. One would have to play a miracle of an innings to score 34 runs in 1 over, especially against Shaker, who will finish the proceedings for Lynx. Oh, that is a misfield from Krishna Kant and it has gone to the boundary. That was a misfield. It was in the hands of Krishna Kant. Considering that he's a veteran, it was still a good effort from him, but it went all the way to the boundary. Reverse sweep, I think. There was a reverse sweep from the batsman, Funny, who took an amazing catch earlier. That was a great pull shot from Funny, and it's a 4. So, this little package is full of surprises. He is playing very well. He is picking the short ball really well. The reverse sweep was good. 2 boundaries in 2 balls. So that will definitely help the run rate. You know, one would almost always should try to give as many little runs as possible towards the victory. So Funny is so far doing pretty good. That was a great cover drive for 4. That's 3 in 3. Definitely Hallmark will now think about him as a batsman and then send him little up the order, because 3 boundaries in 3 balls, and by no means it was an average shot. They were all 3 very good shots. The pull shot, the drive, and then the reverse sweep. This will give Hallmark a slight smile to their face. 3 balls left. I guess they require more than 20s in spite of those 3 boundaries. Again in covers. That's a great shot. 4 in 4. Shaker, an experienced bowler, is being taken to town. He's making him look like an average bowler. That is a great cover drive again. What a batting from the small package, Funny M. By no means he is playing like an average batsman. His shots are clean, they are hitting the middle of the bat, and he is picking the length very well. It's good batting from Funny. He is bringing smiles to Hallmark team, who are almost disappointed. Oh, unfortunately, Shaker got one through and the batsman is bowled, which is Funny. Still a good spark of an innings, brought smiles on the faces, and unfortunately he couldn't bring any more smiles to Hallmark and is out. This is the last wicket and last ball of the innings, which will wrap up the match. Lynx will be winning this game comfortably. With 1 ball to spare, we have Partha, who's going to play and face the last ball. Good batting from Funny as he walks towards the field, greeted by the team. Partha asking for guard with one ball to spare. Shaker with the last ball, and it's a and the president, the pride, the actor, the activist of Jacksonville Prem didn't even move an inch. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us live. That would conclude the stream. Thanks for tuning in. Do stay tuned for the next match, which will commence in about 10 minutes or so. Congratulations to Link. This is again Faisal signing off from San Jose ground. You all have a good rest of the weekend and have fun during the weekday. Have a good night and take care.